my glasses off so y'all can see my face to make sure it's me. Check out my shirt that I'm wearing. My hat says Peterbilt, because I'm going to have my face mask on today, so y'all want to know who you're talking or listening to.
Today's outing, we're at the Pima Air and Space Museum in Tucson. It's supposed to be really cool, especially if you're an aviation enthusiast, which we are. We brought Lulu. We checked online. They said that leashed pets are welcome inside. You just can't take them into the restaurant that's in there, but they're welcome in the hangars and in the outdoor areas, so that's pretty cool. $16.50 a person to get in, so that's not too bad. And we understand it's about a half a day event to see everything that they have in here, everything from military, civilian aircraft, aerospace. So this should be fun.
Yep.
Let's go check it out.
Hurry up for Lulu gets herself all tired out.
You ready, Lulu?
I'm thirsty. It's hot.
She's always ready. All right, let's go. Okay, here's the one that I want to fly in. Can you get a media pass if you're on YouTube? I mean, how awesome would that be? For all you Top Gun fans, this is the Top Gun plane right here, the F-14 Tomcat, and one of my personal favorites.
Sit in there. You couldn't be very big.
The idea for the Pima Air and Space Museum first took shape in 1966, when the U.S. Air Force was celebrating its 25th anniversary. Aviation enthusiasts realized our nation's aviation history was rapidly disappearing, with many iconic aircraft becoming scrap metal or getting fed into the smelters. From there, the birth of the Pima Air and Space Museum slowly took shape. After much preparation, it wasn't until 1973 that the museum was ready and the first 35 aircraft arrived. By 1975, the museum included 50 aircraft, helicopters, and missiles. In 1976, little more than a fenced-in field, the museum officially opened to the public. Unfortunately, many of the aircraft were in poor condition, and the museum was often mistaken as a scrapyard. Well, this is turning out to be a really cool visit. If you are any kind of an airplane enthusiast, you have to come here if you come to the Tucson area. Well worth it. Plan to be on your feet a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's really neat. I heard it was huge, and the scope of what they have here is like far beyond anything I had imagined. Between the indoor and the outdoor exhibits, there's a lot to see here.
Yep.
By 1980, more than 250,000 people had visited the museum. Aircraft restorations were underway, and the first hangar could finally be built. Today, the Pima Air and Space Museum is the largest non-government funded aviation museum in the country. The museum has grown to include an 80-acre airfield, more than 250,000 square feet of indoor display space, and about 400 aircraft. All right, this guppy here has to be one of the strangest planes I've ever seen. I've seen them before here, but still, every time you see them, they're odd looking. But they must have worked well. They used them for about 30 years.
65 to 95.
So this turboprop Air Force One behind me, it was actually in use as Air Force One for Presidents JFK and Lyndon Johnson. Final thoughts on the Air Museum?
I guess if you're a airplane guru or air guru, whatever you want to call it.
Enthusiast.
Okay. This will be your video. If not, guess not.
Some deep thoughts there.
Some really deep thoughts. Had to reach high on the shelf.
Oh, jeez.
Way up in the air on this one.
Oh my gosh.
And this video's up in the air too, so.
Oh my goodness. Ba-dum-bum.
It may crash and burn. Thank you. I'm here till next week. No, it was good. A lot of planes, a lot of airplanes.
And it's neat, they cover everything, military, civilian. You are on your feet a lot. There's a lot of walking, but it is handicapped accessible. So if you have a wheelchair, you could still see it. Mm-hmm. They do have a restaurant. They have places to sit, places to buy drinks from vending machines. They have a big RV parking lot. So if you're just passing through, you can pull your RV right in and park.
Yep, they can.
Plan to spend at least 2 or 3 hours, if not half a day.
Half a day if you really wanna just read everything. Good half a day.
Mm-hmm. And pets on leashes are welcome. The lady at the desk, when we walked in, she said last week they had a couple of pigs, but the pigs were leash trained, so it was okay. Lulu seemed to have a good time.
Yeah, you can't have alcohol, firearms, or outside food permitted. You can't. She brought her food in, and you can't climb on anything. So
yeah, they have a couple of displays, but the neat part is you can walk right up to them. I mean, you can walk right up to them and touch them, mm-hmm. and really get in underneath them. And this is, I think, one of the first places I've been where you can get that up close to all these different aircraft, which is really neat.
Yep.
Really neat.
The dogs aren't allowed, pets aren't allowed in the dining room. You can go and have them outside where they eat, but you can't go in the dining room. Everywhere else they're welcome.
Yeah. So with that, I think it's time for us to go find some lunch, maybe.
Ice cream?
Oh, well,
good night.
Should we get him ice cream? What do you think?
You ain't got nothing to say about it.
He's driving. I guess we're going for ice cream.
You done scooting. Yep. So.
Off we go.